I'm 23 in Canada and I just invested about $13,000. Here's exactly what I bought and why. For context, all of these investments are made into my TFSA account and they're for the long-term horizon of at least 15 years and more. So here's how we begin. I invested about $8,500 into XEI. The reason behind that is this is going to be my monthly income and mention, and it's going to help me get reliable dividends every single month because this is something which I deliberately wanted to do. I believe Einstein mentioned that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, and that's the principle I strongly believe in. Investing about $8,500 into XEI today should get me enough dividends that every single month I'm able to reinvest those, basically drip them, and they're going to buy me an additional share if I do not invest anything ever again into XEI. Every single month, on the basis of the current dividends, the current yield, I should be able to get one new share and more down the line. So again, with a horizon of 15 years, I'm extremely bullish on this, and this is the reason I chose to purchase that. The another $2,000 I spent is on a REIT. That's a real estate investment trust. By default, for those of you who don't know what a REIT is, so it's a real estate investment trust, and by legally they are supposed to, give back in dividends or give back to the shareholders at least 90% of their profits. So the REIT I invested in is SRU.UN. Again, the idea is that the enough money I've spent into it, which is about $2,000, this should again monthly give me enough dividends so that I can reinvest using Wealthsimple to purchase me an additional share at least every single month, again to compound on the growth. The next $2,000 I spent is on Enbridge, ticker symbol ENB. So I rarely ever buy individual stocks, but Enbridge is where I'd like to make an exception. I've been following Enbridge for a long time and I strongly believe in the company, just depending upon where the financials are and their dividend. And again, looking at the company's financials, I believe it's a very good investment, again, from a long-term point of view. And with about $2,000 into it, this should, if my math is correct, pay me decent dividends so that I can go ahead and, automatically start to purchase decent amount of shares for them. The remaining $500 I invested in XEC. So this basically is an ETF which invests in emerging markets around the world. So I strongly believe that while, of course, US is and has been where most of the strong companies are, the emerging markets is, again, with a long-term horizon, a very good investment that I like to be a part of, or, at least I'd want my portfolio to have a certain chunk of it. And this is one of the ETFs I bought. Again, the ticker symbol is XEC, and this is my growth portfolio. For context, this is not how I would have usually spent $13,000. However, there was a specific reason for me to do that, which was to build up my income sleeve first. I have now turned on the drip feature in Wealthsimple, which every single time I'm now paid a dividend from these stocks, instead of just sitting as cash in almost all of your normal brokerage accounts, these will automatically get reinvested into the same stock, therefore purchasing more stock, earning more dividends, and compounding the growth, the eighth wonder. With all of this, this is not financial advice. This is something to which I chose to do, so please do your own research. At the same time, in order to see my current portfolio and all the trades that I make live, feel free to click the link in the bio, join Blossom, and see my portfolio in real time, and use Wealthsimple to turn on drips for your account.